So here's a video on fears I have when it comes to a C-section and having another baby and all that. So every time I have gone in to have a C-section, I have had an anxiety attack. Full-blown anxiety, I have freaked out. Even though it did not hurt. I mean, I felt tugging and all that, but it wasn't bad at all. With Kamaya, after the C-section, I had felt the best I had felt in forever. And I was so happy and I felt great. And then, well, obviously I had issues a little bit after that with the hematoma and heart rate dropping and all that. But with Kindlen, I had felt great up until, and I felt happy and great and all that. And then I had gotten some, I guess, air bubbles in my stomach or like whatever, my C-section area. So it was like all the gas pains or something. So it hurt a little after that, but I'm not gonna lie, after the C-section with Kindlen, five days later, I think, I was jumping on the trampoline and I shouldn't have been because, well, it was a major surgery. So, and this time I'm gonna try to take a little bit more careful and not do that, because I didn't hurt myself or anything like that, but I wasn't being cautious when I should have been. So with Kamaya, I had issues from the car accident, so it was harder. But I don't remember any pain from that, but I was also on some pain meds, so Kindlen, so it wasn't that bad. I healed pretty quickly with both, so everything went good. But I do always worry, like when they cut, like because I know you can also cut like a baby's head or something, and I always worry about that. My doctor is pretty awesome though, so I think he's got it covered. But I always worry or that something will happen and my heart rate will drop or something will go wrong and the baby, well, they won't get her out in time, or. And I know I shouldn't worry, but I always do. And I'm hoping that he's born healthy, but, you know, I always worry I'd be born with some kind of issues. I know I keep saying it. Everything looked healthy when it came to ultrasound, but we only had 2 or 3. We only had the ones that were pretty much necessary, so. We don't try to get a ton of them because I don't personally know the effects that so many ultrasounds can have. So I choose not to. I don't beg for them or ask for them, or, you know, I just do the regular ones that they offer. So, and she looked perfectly fine during those, but they don't know if the heart condition I was born with is hereditary or not. So. There's always that chance, I guess, and I don't know, I think I worry too much. I pray, I hope, and I am just hoping everything will be fine and she'll be born perfectly healthy and no issues. But if she happens not be, which I don't want to think that way, obviously, but I will love her all the same and meet every need that she has, and, you know, but it's a fear, you know, it's a fear that I do have. Let's see. Also, you know, with the heart condition I was born with, you know, everything's good with my heart for the most part, but I have had issues with like heart skips or fast beats or things like that on and off, which has been going on and off for a while, but now it's not too often, and also shortness of breath, which is just gotten worse while I'm pregnant, which is normal sign. But I mean, you just never know. So that's a fear, I guess, when it comes to it. But I think I'm fairly healthy when it comes to my heart. I mean, for the most part. Yeah, let's see. I also worry. I mean, I know Kamaya will do good. You know, adjusting to new baby probably. Like, I'm pretty sure she did fairly well with Kindlen. but I don't know about Kindlen. So I'm hoping that Kindlen takes it easy and she doesn't freak out that she's not the, the little baby anymore, the youngest that gets all the attention. I mean, we're still gonna try to give him plenty of attention, obviously, but new baby and breastfeeding gets hard. So sorry, my feet rub against the carpet. So okay, and yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I have an awesome doctor. I will say that much. He delivered both Kamaya and Kindlen, and he's gonna deliver Mercy. So also, I was worried about going into labor early. I only went to labor one time early, that was with Kamaya, and that was because of a car accident. Kindlen, I had no issues, but they said that breastfeeding could onset contractions, so I only have the 5 weeks left, so it's not so bad. But our doctor, or my doctor, is over 40 minutes away, 50 minutes, 40 minutes away, I think. So it'd be a drive, and I don't personally care for any of the ones in the area. It's just, I really don't. So I think I would take my chances if I was going to labor, and I would literally take my chances on driving the 40, well, I might have my husband driving the 40 or so minutes away. But I'm hoping it doesn't happen. So far, so good. Let's see. I mean, I can't really think of anything else. I always worry about stillbirth and things like that, because I've heard so many horror stories and just sad stories, and even a relative of mine, I never personally heard from her, but I heard from my mother that she had a stillborn, and it was fine up to like that last, the delivery. So I do worry a lot, and I'm always like scared and anxious of that. So I'm hoping for the best, and obviously, who doesn't hope for the best when it comes to things like that? But everything like runs through my mind. I mean, I'm constantly worrying about something, things I shouldn't even worry about. I worry about literally everything. I worry that I've drank too much caffeine during this pregnancy, and I don't know, I'm sure the effects of caffeine isn't great when it comes to being pregnant. I know I cut out sodas for like most of my pregnancy with Kamaya after the car accident, and with Kindlen, I wasn't quite this bad on drinking caffeine and soda. So I mean, I know I'm about to quit and just start drinking water for the most part, and juice and things like that. But I don't know, like, it's insane. That for the most part is everything, I think. I know having 3 kids is not going to be a breeze, but it's going to be a challenge, and I don't know, I kind of like the challenge of motherhood. So it's not going to be our last child unless there is an issue health-wise with me, like a really big issue. But we want, he's on board with at least 2 more, to have 2 more, and I know I want to at least stop 2, so, or we want to at least stop 2, so we want at least 7 kids. We want a huge family. I don't really want them quite as close, I don't think, but if it happens, it wouldn't surprise me, and it happens. So I love being a mom. Sorry, pregnancy's, it's like rough at times, but so worth it. And I love feeling the babies move, and seeing them on ultrasound, and hearing the heartbeat, and preparing for them, and it's amazing. I mean, being pregnant is amazing. I mean, I really don't actually hate it, hate like being sick on and off, and I hate being like super tired or randomly moody. And if you know me around my kids, I'm like, I think I'm way lenient on them. Sometimes I just like, I don't like go crazy on them, nothing like that. But, you know, like I really will stress about something that I shouldn't. Yeah, that is pretty much everything of my fears that I can think of when it comes to being pregnant and having another child. And, you know, I want to give them all the same amount of time and the same amount of affection. And, you know, with having two under two, I mean, no killing turning too soon, it's just going to be, you know, I'm a very, how do you put it? Trying to think of the word. Very, I can't think of it. I don't know. Attachment, yeah. Like a very attachment-y parent. I hold them and I cuddle them and I constantly have them with me, and they're on my lap or they're next to me or they're constantly with me. You know, so Kenna loves to be held still. It's like I gotta try to like figure out how I'm gonna do it with two, but I'm sure I'll manage. Parenting isn't always the easiest thing, but it's always the most worth it. So I love it. So I'll figure it out. And I want a baby wear, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping that's all. Because I cannot think for nothing. But yeah, that should be it. Thank you for watching. Sorry I'm so all over the place. My brain is just like, it's just all over the place and frazzled, and my mind's just on something constantly, so trying to think about this, and yeah, sorry about that. Sorry I'm awkward on video and in person. That is all. There is some exciting news that we have, but it's not really my story to share, so I don't know, but there's some exciting news that we have going on. And lately we've been doing a lot of, well, my husband's doing a lot of gardening, and keeping bees, beekeeping, whatever, and it's just cleaning. We've got so much cleaning we've been doing and have a lot to do, and there's just, yeah, it's just been busy. Girls are getting big, and there's things with school, and I've been volunteering at her school on and off, and getting her last 2 teeth in, and possible allergy with Kamaya of something that, yeah, and just a lot. So there's been a lot going on, mostly good things. So yeah, that should be all. I'm sorry about the video again, and I'm still going all over the place with this. So see you guys later, and subscribe if you're not.